How disconnected and seemingly insignificant, all commit to a larger purpose to build our nation. The band members concentrate into the center, moving in a circle. Trials and tribulations hone and refine our homeland. In a final transformation, the nation emerges as a heart-shaped formation, reflecting our people's love for our nation.
Dari kiri dari kanan, cepat jalan.
Ladies and gentlemen, marching onto the parade ground are the 25 contingents which represent our resolve to defend our country through our concept of total defense: military, civil, social, economic, and psychological defense. Marching in from your left and right are the SAF contingents from our Army, Navy, and Air Force, together with the Singapore Police Force and the Singapore Civil Defence Force. Marching in from the entrance are the contingents formed by students from the uniformed youth organizations. They are the Boys Brigade, Girls Brigade, Girl Guides, National Cadet Corps Sea, Air and Land, National Civil Defense Cadet Corps, National Police Cadet Corps, Singapore Red Cross, Scout Association, and St. John Brigade. Last but not least, coming in from the east entrance are the contingents from PUB, our National Water Agency, People's Association, PAP Community Foundation, National Trades Union Congress, Valiance Holdings, Singtel, Semcorp Industries, OSIM International, Co-Food, and Keppel Corporation.
Russo, saja. Baris ke kanan lo. Plus.
Tenacity, hard work, passion,
dedication,
the never say tired attitude.
in wanting to give back to Singapore. The journey for NDP 2016 really begins a long time ahead of August 9th. Hundreds of men and women, all from different walks of life, come together in unison to execute precise and well-coordinated marching, drills, as well as motions.
The parade is actually very long hours of training that they have gone through. Every rehearsal to me is a brand new start. The fulfilling portion is when you see the old engaging the young, representing our present and our future.
I think what's truly remarkable about all the weeks that I spent with all the parade participants is really the connection that we have. I guess the camaraderie as well really drives everybody to put their best foot forward, and you can see the determination in all their eyes. We are a small nation. We need to ensure that we have the peace and security in order for us to progress for our next 50 years.
I'm Master Warrant Officer Dennis Chia, Parade Regimental Sergeant Major of NDP 216.
I'm Lieutenant Colonel Desmond Pun. I'm the Parade Commander for NDP 216.
The parade commander for this evening's parade is Lieutenant Colonel Desmond Poon, Chief, Fighter Development, Republic of Singapore Air Force.
Kawalan Kombatan! Masuk! Bas! Bas! Hormat, Panji, Panji! Hormat! Senja! Dah!
Kawalan Kehormatan dari kanan Jabaja Lan
Ladies and gentlemen, marching onto the stage are the 32 regimental colors. The colors party comprise ensigns who are junior officers and accompanying escorts who are sergeants. The colors sergeant major is First Warrant Officer Raja Subramaniam. At the forefront of the parade are the three state colors. The colors are escorted by the 4 Guard of Honor contingents from the Singapore Police Force, Republic of Singapore Air Force, Republic of Singapore Navy, and the Singapore Army.
kawalan kehormatan, pandai ke hadapan, pentan. Kawalan kehormatan, hormat banji-banji, hormat senjata. Baris, rusuk, senjata.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the arrival of our Prime Minister, Mr. Lee Hsien Loong.
Hormat Perdana Menteri. Hormat senjata. Baris, rusuk, senjata.
Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong making his way up the saluting dais. Just last year in Parliament, he pledged to share the nation's fruit of progress, strengthen social safety nets and ensure social mobility. Concrete plans to build a fair and inclusive society, the ethos of which is highlighted in today's celebrations.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just received a video call from our president.
Hello, Singapore. I hope you are all enjoying yourselves at the parade. I'm on my way to the stadium to join you in celebrating our National Day. See you all soon.
The next
President
item
Tony
is a
Tan
song
Keng Young
co-written
there,
by the
who will be
Eurasian
joining in our
Association,
celebrations in a
Chinese
short
Development
while.
Assistance Council, Mendaki, and Cinda. Arranged by the SAF Music and Drama Company, it is titled Coming Together, Achieving Together.
Understanding all our differences, yet recognizing all our strengths.
I see the many different faces, so many unique races.
Our country has much diversity, but we have one identity.
As Singaporeans we live as one big family.
Coming together, achieving together. We're united as one people in this land. Coming together, achieving together.
The crowd here joining in on that beautiful medley co-written by 4 self-help groups. In the meantime, we will look to the fly past and specifically at what happened earlier to see the preparations to make the fly past a reality. Earlier, it was liftoff at Pulau Sudong, where personnel from the 127th Squadron prepared the state flag for the celebrations. The CH-47D Chinook will be escorted by 2 AH-64D Apache helicopters in the state flag flypast. It's a long-standing tradition. It was first conducted in 1970. The state flag then was 8 by 6 feet. Today, the flypast features a flag 81 times the size of that first state flag. She looks almost weightless there, in full splendor, our Singapore flag. And for the first time, we have a female participant carrying the colours. She is ME4 To Xuan Ting, who is the colours ensign for Headquarters Medical Corps.
Five, Saturday, here.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and let's wave our flags to welcome the President of the Republic of Singapore, Dr. Tony Tan Keng Yam.
Vice, Hormat President, Hormat, Senjata. 手，更加大。
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Mr. President, the parade is formed up and ready for your inspection, sir.
Our president is now inspecting the parade. As a mark of respect, the 25-pounder guns are firing in salute to our president.
25-pounders are fired by the Presidential Gun Salute Unit. The unit is the best artillery unit for 2016. Another first for this year's parade, the first female battery sergeant major for the 21 Presidential Gun Salute. She is 3rd Warrant Officer Angeline Wong from the 24th Battalion, Singapore Artillery. Parade inspection is a tradition that allows for connection between the head of state and the people. This is President Tony Tan's 5th time officiating at a National Day parade. It's a very special moment when the president stops for a one-on-one chat. Another favorite of the National Day Parade, the President on the ceremonial vehicle, about to start the drive past. This always makes for a joyous moment for the crowd.
Our president will be driven round the stadium on the ceremonial vehicle. Come on, Singapore! Let's wave our flags to our president!
President Tony Tan is Singapore's 7th president. He has served as Member of Parliament between 1979 and 2006 and has held various portfolios, including defense, finance, arts, trade and industry.
Come on, South Sector! Let's wave our flags in the air!
Together with his wife, Mary Chi Bee Kiang, who he married in 1964, the president is father to a family of 4 children. The couple have 3 sons and a daughter.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's all wave our flags as our president is making his way on the final stretch of the ceremonial drive past.
And the president there, sharing a moment with the members of the special needs community who have made a really significant contribution to our parade this year.
The Guard of Honor will now execute the Feu de Joie, or Fire of Joy, to celebrate our nation's birthday.
Kawalan Kehormatan akan tembak feu de joie. Isikan penuh. Hormat. Tembak. Isikan lari. Hormat. Tembak. Isikan lari. Hormat. Tembak. Tak! Kawalan Kombatan Rusuk Senjata! Mr. President, may I have your permission to march off the parade, sir?
President Tony Tan Keng Yam, his engagement this evening sending a strong message that progress is not just about economic success, but it is also about care and concern for one another. Kawalan Kombatan Tim! Yang lain, Julang Senjata! Baris akan berjalan keluar dalam masa cepat. Kawalan Kombatan dahulu. Kawalan Kombatan ke kanan. Yang lain, ke kiri dan ke kanan. Posisi!
Ladies and gentlemen, the Colors Party is forming up for the march past with the 4 Guard of Honor contingents. Colors have a long history, dating back to the early 17th century. They originated as a form of identification in battle. Unlike colors today, which bear a state or regimental crest, these early flags were rudimentary banners of a single color, hence the term colors. Colors became a source of morale and pride for soldiers. Men were inspired to keep fighting when they saw their flag flying high. Because of their symbolic importance, capturing an enemy's colors was considered a great honor, while losing one's colors was a severe humiliation. Hence, a group of soldiers, the Colors Party, was assigned to protect the colors whenever they were brought into battle. Today, colors are no longer carried into battle, but they are still retained in modern armed forces as symbols of tradition and glory. Colors also bear the badges that commemorate the achievements of the regiment. The colors also help to promote cohesion, esprit de corps, and instill in the men of the unit a sense of pride and loyalty. Ladies and gentlemen, as a mark of respect, please stand as the colors march past you. Ladies and gentlemen, leading the march past is the parade commander, Lieutenant Colonel Desmond Poon. Also in the forefront are the 3 state colors, followed by the parade regimental Sergeant Major, Master Warrant Officer Dennis Chia. Following behind are the 32 regimental colors of the SAF, together with the colors Sergeant Major, First Warrant Officer Raja Subramaniam. Coming up is the Army Guard of Honor contingent, formed by the men from the best combat unit, 1st Commando Battalion, led by Contingent Commander Major Ho Kwan Kiet. Next is the Navy Guard of Honor contingent, formed by the men from the Naval Diving Unit, led by Contingent Commander Major Tan Tek Wee. The 3rd Guard of Honor contingent is the Republic of Singapore Air Force contingent, formed by the men from Air Power Generation Command, led by Contingent Commander Major Jeremy Tan Lin Kiet. Finally, the 4th Guard of Honor contingent is the Singapore Police Force contingent, formed by the men from the Police Training Command, led by Deputy Superintendent Tae Hong Yu Gerald. Ladies and gentlemen, the marching contingents are now making their way to their respective positions to get ready for the Onward March. The Onward March that you're about to witness in a moment represents the commitment and resolve of Singaporeans to defend Singapore and work together for Singapore's progress. Music for the parade and ceremony segment is provided by the combined band formed by members of the Singapore Armed Forces Band and the Singapore Police Force Band, led by military expert 5 Tung Liat Peng. Come on, Singapore, let's wave our flags and cheer them on!
A lot of anticipation as the lights dim. With the parade and ceremony segment over, we look forward to the show segment.
The Singapore I hope to see.
You want to say first?
I hope to see a more green Singapore with maybe electric cars on the road.
There'll be lesser cars, more cyclists, more buses, and people use the train more often.
More trees and smarter living for everybody.
You get to see more people participating in sports.
There will be more empty spaces around where people can express their creativity freely.
I hope to see Singapore progress very rapidly.
More IT technology.
More opportunities for youth to express themselves artistically.
Continuously innovate.
With more advances in technology and healthcare for everyone.
Singapore must continue to learn.
People in different race, religion and culture coming together as one nation.
Focus more on voluntary work. I hope that Singapore stays safe.
That we use our diversity as a form of strength.
And we should be united as always.
I hope that the brotherhood of all men in Singapore does not change.
And that everyone will have an equal opportunity to pursue their career and education goals.
Our love and appreciation for food will never die.
I hope to still see Pasar Malam.
There will still be a lot of different types of food in Singapore.
All the races living in harmony and people are compassionate to each other.
Continue talking to each other, become very neighborly.
And I think it's about time that Singapore can move from world class to world leading.
We can do it in another 50 years. I'm very positive. Yep.
Happy birthday, Singapore!
Be happy and be successful in whatever you do.
Happy 51st birthday, Singapore! Woo!
Singapore, you're tiny, but you're a force to be reckoned with. Happy birthday, Singapore!
Happy National Day, Singapore!
Reflections there on our theme, building our Singapore of tomorrow. We're in our show segment. Get ready for a journey that will span centuries through history and all the way to an intergalactic future of Singapore.
I'm done. Ta-da! Oh, these are letters for you. Here you go, Brian. This is for you, Shadrach. This is Jivan and Nyla. Here you go. Huh? Wait. Don't open them. You can only read these letters in 2065.
2065? Grandpa, I can't wait that long. What's inside this letter? Clue, please.
All right. You see, when Singapore turns 100 in 2065, it'll be a special birthday. So I have written my thoughts and my wishes for tomorrow. These letters contain my vision of the future for you, my grandchildren.
Grandpa, tell us what Singapore would look like in 2065. We want to know. Yes, we want to know.
Wait. See, to go into the future, we have to start from the beginning, like a storybook. You ready for my story?
Yes.
All right, come, gather around. Long time ago, according to the Malay annals, there were kings and queens in our kingdom of Singapura. Hey, I'm sure you are familiar with the story of Sang Nila Utama, right?
Yes.
But I am going to tell you a lesser-known legend about this strong man named Badang. Badang was once an ordinary villager in the kingdom of Singapura until he bravely challenged a hantu who gave him great strength. With his newfound strength, Badang helped his fellow villagers. He built their houses, dug fresh water wells, and courageously protected the people from wild animals. Everyone loved Badang. He was an inspiration to all, and the kingdom grew stronger. Badang Badang's reputation soon traveled far and wide. The strongest men from all over the region wanted to challenge Badang to a contest of strength and resilience. The first challengers entered the ring, hoping to defeat Badang so that they too may be hailed as heroes. As swift as the wind, they wielded the hardy bamboo poles with speed and agility, wanting to break down Badang's formidable strength. In a final push, the challengers all came together, wanting to pin Badang down. But Badang fended off the challengers. They just could not break his extraordinary strength. The first challengers were quickly followed by more formidable opponents. When the second set of challengers brought their shields together, they formed impenetrable walls. Their shields, forged from meteoric iron, were even stronger than diamonds. They could trap the smallest flies and crush the biggest elephants with ease. And Badang had to fend off these very strong challengers with impenetrable shields. But Badang was not only strong, he was agile. He did not just put his strength on strength, but his agility allowed him to swiftly dance around the challengers. And in a final test of endurance, Badang's strength persevered against the challengers. Final challengers stormed into the ring, all fired up and ready to pounce on Badang. They possessed more fury than dragons spitting hellfire. Any opponent torched by their fiery venom would be in the throes of agony. But nothing had prepared them for Badang, who was the fiercest warrior around. Everyone's dreams, reputation, and honor was at stake. A defeat was not an option for anyone. With no hope of winning the duel on their own, all three parties combined forces and lurched at Badang, hoping to wear him down with their collective strength, speed, and cunning. It was all or nothing. In one desperate move, they charged towards Badang, hoping to defeat him together.
Oh no, Grandpa! Is he dead?
Badang flew up to split the giant boulder with his bare hands and flung it towards his challengers, sending them fleeing from the falling rocks. One broken piece of the boulder landed up in the Singapore River. For many years thereafter, the stone protected our waters until it was blown to pieces in 1843. We discovered ancient inscriptions on the stone. What the inscriptions meant, nobody could be sure. But what is certain is that our Singapore story has a history far older and longer than we know. And this stone with the inscriptions is now known to us as the Singapore Stone and sits inside our National Museum today. Behind this legend of Badang and the Singapore Stone is the story of strength, agility, and resilience. And this is the story that inspired me to write you this letter.
A stunning retelling of the legend of Badang and the legend surrounding a prize artifact here in Singapore, one of our 11 national treasures, the Singapore Stone. We enter Act 2, the second of 6 acts that will tell an incredible story of Singapore, taking us from past to an imagined future. In this act, we look at the journey of our forefathers.
Just like Badang, our forefathers were strong and courageous. They uprooted themselves, crossed oceans to live on this island, a land of opportunity. Like great explorers Christopher Columbus and Ching Ho, our forefathers had a dream and vision. They were our first builders, architects, and engineers, building new roads, new buildings, and new homes. They brought with them rich cultures and traditions from their respective motherlands, making us descendants of great civilizations.
the skirts of the four beauties unfolding like flowers, symbolizing the way Singapore flourished as a garden city.